Oh, we're starting. Hey.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
So mad.
She is hungry.
So mad.
Hungry, mad, and shiny, y'all. That's what she was before we went on this video.
Oh,
woo!
God. Have you guys seen the videos from that? I don't even know what committee it was that they allowed AOC to run.
Listen, they just make crap up. She's like, I'm just gonna make up the ICE-hating committee. That's what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be in charge of the she-woman ICE-hating committee, and I'm AOC, and I'm in charge of it. I don't know how to use the gavel.
Can someone show me?
Somebody show me how to use the gavel, and I don't know how to lead things. What's a garbage disposal?
Plants grow in the ground. Oh my God.
Oh my God, it's so cool. It's like miraculous. You put a seed in there and you put water. This woman.
I have to find it. Okay, so Tom Homan, who used to be the ICE director, for years and years and years, under Obama,
34-year career this man has had. 34 years.
He was treated so poorly by members of this committee that was interrogating him yesterday.
These hags.
First of all, and there's two different posts on our website, chicksontheright.com. The first one went up last night. Ashley put it up about Debbie Wasserman Schultz, who... And the thing about these women is that they're cowards,
and
right?
I didn't even think she was still around.
I know.
I
forgot she existed.
And then when I saw her, I was like, oh.
There's that horrific...
Not trying to be mean. But, you could use a little product in your hair, Debbie.
I think there's too much product. I think that's the issue.
You think there's too much?
Well, because it always looks wet. Her hair always looks like it just is... It's wet. Isn't that like gel?
All I'm saying is that there are things to control that.
I wasn't going to shame. I wasn't going to hair
Well,
shame.
I'm not in a very good mood.
But I'm pissed because she was horrific to him. And so he says some things, right? And then she says, I would just like to use my time to say that nothing he said was accurate and it's all basically a disgrace and he's a horrible embarrassment. She said horrible things and then just freaking timed out and didn't let him respond to it, which is outrageous. So he just yells over everybody and says, wait, you can't just go drop a bomb and then run.
Yeah.
If you want me to talk, I'm here.
And you can't just discredit my entire 34-year career.
He's like, what did I say that was inaccurate? Tell me right now. I'm here to answer your questions. What did I say that was inaccurate? And he goes, I will go toe-to-toe with you any day. And you know what she said? Oh, I will go toe-to-toe with you. And he's like, I'm right here.
He's like, bring it. Bring it, because this guy is a rock star in every single way.
Oh my God!
And these women are constantly trying to discredit and make him look like something that he's not. They try to make him look like some sort of a monster. We know who the real monsters are.
Oh my gosh!
We know.
And AOC is leading this committee, which I can't believe anybody's given her permission to do that.
No idea what she's doing.
No idea what she's
sitting
doing.
up there and she's like, I don't know. And she's trying, you guys, stop talking. And the lady next to her, I don't even know who's sitting next to her. And she's looking, she's like,
oh yeah, you're doing this
like,
wrong. Oh my God.
And the lady next to her is like, you need to hit the gavel, you idiot. And so she's like, okay.
Well, but that was after, because then what happened is Rashida chimed in, and basically she starts acting like she's going to be all polite, and she's like, yes, thank you for being here, Dr. or whatever, Tom Homan, and I just want, I would like my testimony to include the fact that you're awful. Like you've led the most inhumane, horrible.
You basically hate
facility.
children.
Yeah,
I want my testimony to include the fact that you hate children and that you're an awful human being.
Yeah, and again, she timed out and would not let him respond, which is so cowardly.
It was awful.
And so he's like, wait, do I not get to respond to that? And AOC is like, no, I'm going to the next person. No, I'm going to the next person.
And so she's like, but I don't know how to do it.
I don't know how to do it.
So, I have to hit this gavel? Oh my God, what's a garbage disposal?
And you could hear one of the Republican committee members say, if you're going to say those, that you should actually, part of the proceedings is to actually allow him a chance to respond. So, but instead, she ended up calling on the next member of the committee, which was a Republican, and that Republican used his time to say, Mr. Homan, would you please take this opportunity to respond?
Yeah, since these sea hags won't let you do it.
Yeah. And so he went on a tear, and it is beautiful, and you should go listen to it at chicksontheright.com.
Yeah, it's there.
And at the end, he only got a minute to say what he wanted to say. He wasn't done, and he started to say, I have never in my 34 years seen so much hate directed towards a law enforcement agency, and AOC is like, your time is expired. Your time is expired. And someone had to show her the gavel.
And when she was saying your time is expired, he was listing all of the wonderful things that ICE has done. 2 times, there are drugs that could have wiped out the entire United States. Twice.
Yeah.
And ICE prevented that.
He was listing all the arrests that they made.
But
and
listen, he hates children, you guys. He hates children. But we all could have died if not for ICE because of the drugs that they prevented from coming into this country. I swear, these women are clueless.
They're so rude and horrible.
They are.
And
disrespectful towards law enforcement, which makes me sick to my stomach. Just sick to my stomach, because that's what these people are doing. That's what ICE is doing. They are trying to enforce the laws which the legislative branch put forth.
Yeah. If they don't like the laws that are being enforced,
change
the laws. That is your job. That's the one thing you're not doing.
This is the thing. They don't understand that. They have no idea what their job is, because she's up there going, what is a gavel? I don't understand. I'm just going to drive through, the Midwest and talk about the Electoral College because I'm going to gram it. I'm going to put it on the gram. I'm going to put my whole life on the gram.
I cannot, the amount that I loathe these women.
And I got to tell you,
overstate it.
Millennials, you should be embarrassed by this woman because she makes y'all look like idiots.
I mean, both of them, Rashida too, they represent this entitlement mentality to the height. I mean, to the highest height.
Is Rashida a millennial too?
Isn't she 30-something?
Good Lord, she's a millennial?
Isn't she?
I don't know. She looks a lot older than that. Is that mean? I don't care.
She just has that face, that mean.
She just looks a lot older to me.
Face.
She looks like she's in her late 40s. Am I wrong about that?
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Do y'all know how old Rashida is? I don't know how old she is.
Somebody can look for us.
Anyways, but if she's a millennial, I'm
just so mad at these women. How dare they talk to them that way?
Yeah, Debbie. God bless ICE. I mean,
exactly.
God bless them.
And all law enforcement. I don't know why everybody is giving them such a hard time now. Police, fire, everybody. All first responders are getting absolutely crapped on by liberals, by leftists, and it's unacceptable.
Yeah. I mean, they crap on law enforcement until they need them.
Yeah, exactly.
And they need to make a phone call to law enforcement, and then guess what? They won't be there. Because this is the thing, this erosion, this cancer that we're seeing in law enforcement, people treating law enforcement like this, people are not going to go into these fields. I mean, you think millennials are going to go into law enforcement?
Yeah, if they're agencies that they detest in the first place, they're not going to do it.
She's 37? Wow.
Okay, so
somebody said 43. Somebody said 37. I don't know how old she is.
Well, either way, if she's over 35, I think
she's not a millennial. But anyways, if these kids are not going to be going into law enforcement because the way that the narrative is in this country, and liberals have just crapped all over law enforcement that they make it so unattractive. I mean, I wouldn't want to be in law enforcement because people treat you like garbage.
Yeah.
And you're afraid. You're afraid for yourself and afraid for your family by the way that you're treated. We have friends who are in law enforcement, and it's even at the local level, it's probably really awful for them, because these people, most of the people who are in law enforcement, they do it because they want to serve. Because they're good.
And they want to help people.
Yeah.
And so to be crapped on for it is just the worst thing ever.
And I can imagine that working, for ICE, it's not an easy job.
No, especially because they don't get any support from the very people that created the laws that they're trying to enforce.
You're at the freaking border. And it's something I wouldn't want to do.
DSW, that's Debbie Wasserman Schultz.
Yeah, DWS is Debbie Wasserman Schultz.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the one with the hair.
She's got some issues.
Yeah.
There. I'm not hair shaming.
You're totally hair shaming. Oh, you are hair too. Shaming. You hair shame all the time.
Well, because she's so awful. I wouldn't hair shame her if she were a nicer person, but she's not. She's a despicable sea hag of the highest order.
Yeah. So, anyways, it's just despicable what they're doing to ICE. I hate it. I hate it.
I know.
So you guys have to watch it because...
both the videos are on our website at chicksontheright.com.
Because Tom is a rock star.
He is such a rock star.
He's a rock star, and we love him.
Speaking of rock stars, if you missed out on our podcast with Dr. Sebastian Gorka, that guy's a rock star too. You should totally go and listen to it at the Mock and Daisy Common Sense Cast.
Yes, and you should subscribe. You should subscribe to that podcast. We do it every Tuesday.
And then it drops on Wednesdays.
Do you guys have any questions? Because Mock's not going to be here tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm getting that whole colonoscopy tomorrow, and I'm already starving.
She's already starving right now. She can't eat all day.
I'm in the beginning
today.
of my 36-hour
so hungry
time of torture.
And I made some oatmeal, and I'm gonna have to leave the room to eat it.
No, because I don't like oatmeal, so
you
that won't
don't
bother
really.
me.
I would be, but still, I'd want to eat everything that I didn't even like if I couldn't eat.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd just be so hungry.
But I mean, it is early, so like I have the whole day to not. Or when I get home from after the show today, I get to have broth.
Ooh, that sounds
So essentially
enticing.
water with a bouillon cube
Ooh.
and Jello.
It's like salty water.
Salt water.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
That's lunch today
like
and dinner.
hot salt water. That sounds awesome.
It's gonna be great.
Somebody asked why Debbie Wasserman Schultz never got in trouble for all the stuff with their interns. It's because she's a Democrat. That's the answer to that.
Yeah.
Because when you're a Democrat, this is why Governor Northam still has a job.
Right.
Yeah.
They do things with impunity. It's
They can do whatever they want. If you're a Republican, you are held accountable. If you're a Democrat, no accountability.
I'm not doing the prep yet, Jack. I'm just fasting.
Yeah,
I don't do the prep until like later this
until
afternoon.
she gets home.
No worries.
Otherwise, she'd be running in and out of this room.
Right. There's not going to be any explosive diarrhea in this video. Okay?
The people out there are like, we were told there would be no explosive diarrhea. We were told that.
And that is fact.
There would be none.
There won't be any here.
Hashtag fact.
I promise.
Fact check true.
I'm going to try to watch the debate when I'm not on the toilet.
Wayne said, happy flatulence!
Woo! Yeah, I mean, the debates are tonight. I mean,
I'll be holding down the fort tomorrow with Rob. Rob and I are going to be talking about all debates all the time tomorrow. All the time.
I hate that this is the day that I'm missing because
Yeah,
I love post-debate shows.
She loves the debate shows.
It's so fun to like grade everybody and like play all the clips of them sounding like complete lunatics.
And I have a feeling like Warren is going to go for the jugular on Biden, y'all. It's going to be so fun to watch. It's going to be
and then
fun.
I heard on the radio today that Andrew Yang, his campaign has announced that he is going to do something tonight that no one else has ever done before.
He's going to crowd surf.
At the debate?
I'm just kidding.
Maybe that's right.
But maybe he will. I don't know. I mean, that guy is unpredictable. And he's going to... But what is absolutely predictable about him is that he's going to be talking about, I'm going to give all of you $1,000.
I'm Tony, and here's my one trick.
Exactly. They'll be like, how do you feel about abortion? I'm going to give you $1,000.
Yeah, for real.
That's all he talks about.
God, I hate that I'm gonna miss it. And so since there's not gonna be a video from us tomorrow, we can do some questions.
Yeah, if you have any
Maybe
questions,
if somebody wants to do questions,
we'll
today.
answer them when you go up the hill. They're singing diarrhea songs to you now. Everybody's singing diarrhea songs to you.
Give everyone in the auditorium $1,000. Yeah, like he should do that.
He should.
Just for having them
just
sit
start
through
throwing it out in the audience.
The pills are easier to correct than the drink. I gotta do both. For real, it's gonna be bad.
I know. So we're just there's nothing. Nobody's asking questions. Just saying hello.
Hello.
Is there any other stuff we're talking about today that we could tease for the show? Is there good stuff? Good stuff in there. Let's see. What
because the Alyssa Milano and Ted Cruz thing.
Oh, you guys
happened.
Did you see that debate?
I watched the entire.
I think it's
1.5 hours.
I think it's null and void. That's how I feel about it because she shouldn't have been able to bring anybody else.
Right. And I can't believe that he allowed that.
Nope.
She's all like, I'm going to come and debate you and everybody's going to see through your bullshit.
No, she's like,
she brings freaking reinforcements?
She brought another dude.
She spoke like maybe 10
this
total
is the
minutes.
thing. She brought another dude to fight her fight. First of all, how is that feminist?
2 dudes. She brought
two dudes. First of all, how is that feminist? I'm so irritated with this whole thing. I think that he should have been like, no. You come by yourself and fight your own battles, feminist. Mm-hmm. How is that?
Empowered, strong woman.
Yeah, it's like, I don't need no man.
Yeah, you did.
You actually, you needed 2, Alyssa. You needed 2. You big crybaby.
Now, she began, like, she was the first to speak once they were, like, on camera. And she tried to do the whole, I'm just this, like, super terrified parent. And, like, all emotional. She turned on, like, her acting abilities, right? Yeah. But one of the things that she said that cracked me up in that very beginning intro was that she said, I have prepared really, really hard for today.
Yeah, and so
by bringing 2 people who did all the talking.
Exactly, they did all of it.
Okay, good job.
They did all of it. She's a complete. Oh, this woman.
She also talked about the fact that she owns handguns. So whenever you next see her talk about, taking guns away from people and gun control this and gun control that, remember, all these people want it for you, not for them.
Carolyn said, put on your big girl thong, Alyssa. Yeah. You're right, Carolyn.
Yeah,
she should have put on her
girl
big girl thong.
thong.
I mean, when she started watching it yesterday before I did, and she's like, "Oh my God, I'm watching the debate," and I'm like, "Oh my God, where is it?" And so she sent me the link, and I started watching. I'm like, "Wait, why does she have two guys with them?
Who did all the talking?
Ted Cruz should have walked out and said, "This is not what I agreed to."
And that's the other problem is that Ted Cruz, God bless him,
he's so
was
nice.
so nice.
He is so
and
nice.
now I see there's a lot of reports and people are like, this is what it looks like when people have civil conversations and debates over issues. This is how the whole America needs to be. I get that. But she came after him hard in a way that was completely not like that.
No, my God, the way that she challenged him to this debate. She said something about I'm gonna see your bullshit or something. Yeah, she was awful.
And
she was just completely awful.
I mean, he was so nice.
Yeah, I think people are asking where they can find it. I think you can just Google it. You can probably
Google I mean, literally, if you go to YouTube and put in Cruz Milano, it'll come right up. And it's like an hour and a half. So, I mean, you got to be ready to settle in. It's...
And you could probably skim through some of the parts. But she doesn't do a lot of talking. She brought two guys along that did all the talking for her because she is a complete... And
one of them was the father of one of the Parkland kids who died. Is it Fred Gutenberg?
Isn't that convenient of her? But it's very convenient of her to bring him.
And then I don't even know who that other big giant dude was.
I don't either.
Just somebody that wanted to pipe in when she didn't know what she was talking about.
Yeah, and then she'd be like...
And so, here's the only contribution she made was when Ted Cruz would explain something and he'd be like, well, this is why this legislation wouldn't work. This is why that legislation wouldn't work. She'd be like, can't we at least try? Oh my God, that shirt.
Look at his shirt, you guys. That's the greatest shirt ever.
And you got your hairs cut.
Look at Rob's haircut. Here,
it's
get
like
in
a
there.
makeover.
Look at it. He got...
It's
Look
like
at
a whole
that.
makeover,
Rob
man.
got his haircut. I love it. I love your shirt.
I need a favor.
What?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay. All right. It's not that kind of favor, though, right?
No, you keep your clothes on for this one.
All right, good, because we're not.
I sent you another audio clip that we need for the first segment.
We're doing a live. Okay, all right. We'll talk.
Anyway, so what she said was, well, can't we just try? Even though he's very clearly explained, here is why all of your proposals, as you have them laid out, won't work. And she's like, but I mean, can't we just try? That was literally her argument. That's how well she prepared.
Yeah, that's a debate. That's a debate with her. And then I brought two guys because I'm a feminist.
Right.
Yeah, okay. I can't with these shit. Oh my God, you guys.
And then my friend Stacy pointed out this complete hag.
There's a troll.
Commentating.
There's commentating. She's commenting.
She's commenting
on our Facebook
on various Facebook posts and saying that we're nothing but a clickbait site and that we are falling off the radar. Nobody likes us anymore. And she knows all about monetization of websites, and we don't know anything. And if somebody thinks we're an opinion site, that's completely crazy. We're a news site.
Excuse me. I need your Sharpie.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, her name is Monica, and I've responded to her, and I'm waiting for her to respond back. So
Hey,
that I can
Monica.
ban her.
I'm sure Monica's watching.
And
she's one of those people that probably listens and watches everything that we do.
Yeah.
You know?
And she's all, I run a website, and so I understand monetization and how to administer a website. Her website is not big enough to even register on any kind of traffic.
She
sites.
basically eats pizza, and then she talks about how she eats pizza.
That's literally it. And she's like, I totally know how to do what you guys do with my 593 followers on Facebook. Really? It's a little bit different when you're at this scale. I mean, I'm not trying to toot our own horn, but it is different.
Yeah.
It's very, very different. We learned that because we had our site from the very beginning when it only had 100 people.
The bottom line is she's mad because one of her family members started reading... because she finally, you get down to the string of comments, and one of her family members, she admitted that one of her family members started reading our site
and got radicalized by us.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? What does that even mean?
I don't even know, but that's why she's mad. Is it's one of her family members must have started reading our site and then,
arguing with her.
And maybe became conservative. This has happened in the past where people started reading our site and then they're like, I started seeing things differently and I became more of a conservative, and that probably happened to somebody in her family and it really pissed her off and now she hates us.
She calls that radicalized.
Yeah.
She says our website, which is It's so absurd on its face
called
to say
Chicks
that
on the
we
Right.
radicalize
Yeah.
anyone.
Yeah.
But she's trying to say that you guys, all of you who follow us, are too stupid to realize that we're not a news
Seriously,
site. They don't think that she doesn't think you're smart enough to understand that when you see Chicks on the Right at the top of a website, that we're an opinion site. How do you not know that right from our name?
Yeah.
It's right in the name.
It is.
We have a slant, and it should be pretty obvious.
Yeah.
But this is Monica's point, and so she can suck it.
It's pretty crazy.
In fairness, I was super liberal before I met you guys.
That is fake news. It's totally fake news.
Can I do something for a second?
Yeah, what?
I have a major issue, and I need your massive following to pay attention.
Oh, God.
Here we go.
I'm really afraid.
Now it's time for some self-promotion.
No, this is not about me.
Or I'm afraid.
I live in a beautiful Indianapolis suburb called Brownsburg, which I spent 4 years of my life making great as a member of the town council. And now we have a bunch of morons. Can I swear on this?
Yeah.
We have a bunch of fucking morons who run our
that
town
was the
now.
big one.
And they want to build a rec center that we can't afford, and it's going to raise taxes on every single resident and bankrupt many old people.
Okay.
So, I need people to participate here today.
What is it?
I need them to send an email.
Town council at
Brownsburg.org.
brownsburg.org. Don't build the rec center. Don't steal from Rob.
Can you
Oh my
send
God.
You
this?
shouldn't make it this personal. Like maybe you should say, "Don't steal from old people."
Don't steal from old people.
Don't steal
so you
from
can
old
either,
people.
if you could do this for me, just send this email, towncouncil@brownsburg.org. Don't build the rec center. Don't steal from Rob and or old people.
Rob is really into local politics.
Very
you guys.
into it.
He's really into it.
And that's good. Everybody should be into local politics. We are not as
Yeah,
involved.
I mean, just not as we tend to like sit at the national level a little bit more.
We talk about those kinds of issues.
Yeah, everybody has their niche, right?
Right.
Yeah, but definitely get involved at the local level, like Rob here, because you could be like Rob.
And everybody wants to be like,
Everybody wants to be like you.
sorry I ruined your video.
Yeah, you totally did. We were doing really great. There were no F-bombs until you came along.
Towncouncil@brownsburg.org.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm really sorry. I hope there were no kids in the room. I'm very sorry.
Yeah. Someone wanted to know about your earrings.
Oh, my earrings?
If they match?
What?
Why wouldn't they match?
They match.
Yeah, they match.
Yeah, they match. One just may look skinny. Yeah, they match.
Okay.
I don't wear mismatched earrings.
I mean,
I'm
that would
not-
be something to
I'm
start.
not that hip.
You can start a trend, though.
I don't think that
just
would
see
start
if that takes
that
off.
wouldn't start a trend.
Anyway, that's all the things that we're raging about
Yeah,
this
you
morning.
guys, it's probably
That,
this
and
is
I'm
like the
hungry.
longest video. She's really hungry. You guys, I probably won't get on tomorrow, but we will be on Monday, and she will be telling you all about her clean colon.
I probably won't be telling you that.
She totally will.
Because that is inappropriate.
Because we're all about TMI here. Let's bring it in. Let's bring it in, you guys. Have a great day.
Wish me luck!
Yay! Bye, guys. Have a great day.
Bye.